As a result of the administrative declaration by Isabel Casillas Guzman, it opens up direct federal assistance to not only businesses of all sizes, but homeowners, renters, and nonprofits. And it is a low interest disaster assistance loan program that's offered by the U.S. Small Business Administration. So businesses can borrow up to $2 million to repair, replace disaster damaged real estate, machinery, inventory, and equipment. So as a result of these power outages, one of the things that happens is there's a cancellation of contracts or postponed contracts, and that creates an economic injury. And that's the purpose of our economic injury disaster loan program, is to provide working capital to businesses to sustain themselves during this recovery period. Now, when you think about not only inventory, but you also think about any events that may have been canceled, or think about any, contracts that are, were at that time, maybe there were catering projects, or maybe there were any kind of events. So that creates that immediate economic injury. And for, a Starbucks, for a Target, they can bounce back. But for the local stores, the local mom and pop stores, it may not be as easy to recoup 4 days of lost revenue. So that, again, is why we have the economic injury disaster loan program, to provide that working capital for the businesses. And also, due to the prevalent number of disasters, our administrator has initiated 2 programs that are very vital to businesses. One is a 0% interest accrual for the entire first year, and the second is a 12-month deferment. So for any Tulsa County business owner that may have been impacted, to be able to get funds from the federal government, get their business in order, and then not have to make a first payment for the entire calendar year, could be the difference in them keeping their doors open versus them shutting their doors down. Interest rates for businesses is as low as 4%, and also nonprofits are impacted the same way as businesses. We think about, church events, think about festivals that may have been canceled as a result of the derecho. Well, for that nonprofit, even if an event is postponed or delayed, that creates an immediate injury for them, because that's anticipated revenue on the day of event. So if they don't have that particular event, then again, that nonprofit can be impacted as well. So the interest rate for nonprofits is fixed at 2.375%. Again, no closing costs, no cost to apply, no prepayment penalties, 12-month deferment on the first loan payment, as well as 0% interest for the first year. Homeowners can borrow up to $200,000 to repair, replace disaster damaged real estate, and up to $40,000 to repair, replace disaster damaged personal property, which would also include any automobiles that were lost. Also, renters can borrow up to $40,000 to repair, replace disaster damaged personal property, as well as automobiles as well. Interest rates, again, as low as 2.5% for homeowners and renters, 0% interest accrual for the entire first year, 12-month deferment, no closing costs, no prepayment penalties, no cost to apply. So we really strongly encourage you to visit the 2 disaster loan outreach centers we have, one at Owen Park and the other one that just opened today in Sand Springs at the Chamber of Commerce. Both of those centers are open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Now, the Sand Springs Center is set to close this Friday, but if the activity warrants, we can extend that period out. So we encourage any and every one that was impacted, whether you're in Sand Springs, Broken Arrow, Tulsa, any of the areas within Tulsa County or the surrounding counties, please, please, please take advantage of the programs available to you. So you can apply online by going to disasterloanassistance.sba.gov. Again, that's disasterloanassistance.sba.gov, or you can call our 1-800 number, which is 800-659-2955. We do have a deadline. The deadline to apply for physical damage is September the 1st. So please don't wait. As you know, one of my famous FEMA friends says, apply today, don't delay. So we really strongly encourage you to visit the Disaster Loan Outreach Center. We have outstanding customer service representatives in both centers in Sand Springs as well as Tulsa. So please take advantage of the programs offered by the U.S. Small Business Administration's Office of Disaster Recovery and Resilience.